What's up, Reefers? Welcome to Alex for Corals. This is Alex Wilson. This is my video log where you can learn from my mistakes. And yeah, I got lots of I got some dead coral over here. I unfortunately lost most of the Australian wild caught colony, so it started to completely die on me and start to just quickly disintegrate. So come check it out. Alright, so here's a shot of my 20-gallon quarantine. And yeah, so I certainly lost that, well, most of the colony of it. It started to really, just really go quick, so I cut it down into four frags right there, or three frags. And so the rest of them threw away. And these, hopefully, I don't know how long they're gonna, if they'll make it or not, but it's definitely has a little bit of dead tissue on them and everything everywhere. And so check out this side. So I probably shouldn't have got this wild caught Australian complete colony, wild cut colony of this Millipora. But thought I would give it a try, but definitely would not recommend this to fellow reefers. Just stick with the aquacultured cut frags, small frags, better off. And so I believe that's because of this, because of that, I also lost the other pink millipora that I had gotten right there. So same thing, it just quickly from one day to the next, it was white and the tissue was completely gone. So lost that one, but I still have the other spathulata right there, and it looks like it's doing pretty good so far. It's got a little bit of green coloration on them, so doing good, as well as the other guys over here, the kryptonite tenuous right there, as well as the rainbow splice right there, looking okay, good pulp extension, good color. And same thing with the other two aquapores right here, the frog skin and the strawberry fields. Still okay, but really got to keep an eye on these frags up. I mean, what's left of these guys. If they start going, I have to get them out quick so they don't kill the other corals in here and start to disintegrate and to rot. So, but everything else, I mean, looks good. The purple or stylophora right there, good pulp extension, good color, looking good. And he's where it doesn't get as much light, completely white, completely clear or white underneath right there. So that's kind of interesting too. And but the other stylophora, I got the bug out stylophora right there. Keith Berkelhammer Reef Bum, it's doing good. And the other, this is the rainbow stylophora right there. So definitely looking with good color, good pulp extension, and they certainly have been doing good for me. These used to always lose them these stylophoras, but looking like the other green one I have is doing good, as well as these guys. So, but you really got to check for the tissue loss. That's what happened. They'll look good, but they'll get the tissue loss on the bottom. They'll start receding when they're just not getting enough nutrition, or just not living right. So there's that one. And the other guys, I still have the dinos in here, so still have a dino attack, and I'm stirring up the. Here's it is a toxic netting. Dinos, there it is. Just has to be netting. It's horrible. It just has to smother and be toxic and kill all the other corals. The gonioporas definitely, well, they don't like it. Neither does the pulsing xenia, which I have over here. Let's check him out. This one doesn't seem quite as affected as the other one, the other pulsing xenia that I had. This one's a slightly different variety. Doesn't pulse quite as much, but You can see the dinos just streaming off it right there, and I just cleaned it yesterday. So they got these hammers, are still doing good. The splatter hammer's good. The golden hammer as well as the green frog spawn. Alright guys, so yep, there it is. Let's check out the main display really quick. See what's going on over here. Is the yellow tang still alive? What's up, yellow tang? Still alive? Alright, cool. And what else can I say? This one right here, dinos. But not quite as much. The dino was starting to die down on it a little bit, so that's a good sign. You know, I got it, the modified lighting schedule now. You know, I have it just to a parabolic lighting schedule, like I explained last time, meaning that, yeah, it's peaks, you know, at well, for me it's at 3 p.m. That's like my noon time, and then I have it dropping down an hour. I think it's an hour before or a couple hours before, you know, like at 10% lower intensity, and then I just have it completely tapering down, you know, into so it's naturally increasing and decreasing not only the intensity but the spectrum of the lighting for a more natural effect. So good so far with that. See how it does if the dinos will continue to go down, and then I could see about increasing the intensity a little bit from there and see how it goes. But everything else seems to be doing okay. Check out Elegance Coral looking crazy, and here's the green Project X Stylo Forward looking good right there, as well as the Alluviopora. That's the branching Alluviopora from the biota, as well as the frog spawn and hammer right there, and the mushrooms, mushroom corner doing okay. What about the clams? They're still alive. Let's check them out. 6 clams. Yep, there they are, looking good. And yeah, one thing I saw that they have these. I tried this Hippopas last time around. It certainly died on me, so I got bummed out about the Hippopas. And I've had one in the past, and definitely died on me. But there's another one that's for sale right. Well, they have them at Biota. They're relatively cheap, so I thought I might try one more next time around. I really like the Hippopas. You know, they don't have the brightest colors in the world, but they definitely have, you know, can have really sharp, nice gold colors you can really appreciate, or lines on them. They don't have the you know, the flamping mantle. It's just the mantle on the inside of them, but they're really exotic to me. They really have like just like this really exotic feel to them. I don't know, I really like the Hippopas, so I'm gonna try one more eventually and see how it does, so check back for that one. And let's check out my coral scrubber down here, see how it's going. And yeah, one thing down here, I have that yellow tang, and I sold the yellow tang on eBay, so thankfully the guy finally got it. I sent it, however, you know, I sent it UPS, and it was supposed to be, you know, overnight delivery, but you know, and I checked, and the weather was good going all the way back to New York State, Merrick, New York. And, you know, come to find out, of course, it was delayed and then delayed again, so it was 2 days late. So, you know, instead of being an overnight delivery, it was a 3-day shipment. But I've heard and read that, you know, it's not unheard of to have a 5-day late shipments, and fish can survive that. Although I heard one, they had like at least one fish died when it went 5 days shipping, and the other 2 fish did live fine. So in this case, you know, thankfully the yellow tang arrived, and he's still alive after 3 days. And one thing I did, I don't know if it helped or not, but I put in a couple grains of the crushed coral right here, just in case, to help process any of the biological waste. You know, I don't know how much a couple little pieces right there help, but it certainly can't really hurt either, so I threw some in there. I also threw in, you know, a couple pieces of carbon
So that will, I heard, well, it's good for the corals too in that situation. So as well as the fish, I added a piece of carbon in there. So maybe that helped as well. You know, I also put in this heating pack. The heating pack lasted for, it was a little bit of a bigger heating pack that lasted a full 18 hours. So yeah, at least for the first 24 hours he was probably fine as far as temperature goes, but then for the rest of the next 2 days definitely was down in a little bit colder temperatures, but thankfully the old tank's okay and it's at its new place and it's settling in nicely.
Alright guys, well I guess that's it, but check back on the next update to see what's going on with this Australian. The rest of them will die off. Hopefully none of the other frags will go down from that. Alright, check to see what's going on. Happy reefing guys, bye.